Welcome! I'm going to show you how to edit the 11 and 15 ounce mug mockup in Photopea. First go to photopea.com in any web browser, and then you're going to want to click Open from Computer to open the mockup off your computer. I've already got it open in this tab just in the interest of time. It takes a few seconds to load. And we're going to be doing all of our work in this handy Layers panel right here. So if you don't see the Layers panel, go to Window and then click on Layers to bring it up. And then just click the arrow next to either of the mug layers, and then click the arrow next to the mug layer with the layer mask, and you're just going to double click on the thumbnail icon in the Design-Mug layer, and that's going to open up a Smart Object tab where we can copy and paste the design. Then just go to File, Open, find the design, and then go to Select All, then Edit, Copy, and then click back on the Smart Object tab here, and then go to Edit, Paste, and then go to Edit, Free Transform. Hold down the Shift key to keep it proportional, and just click and drag any one of the four corners to resize your design. And then when you're done, you can go to File, Save Smart Object, and it's going to let us know in a few seconds when it's updated. And once you see the little Smart Object Updated message, you can just click the X to close the Smart Object tab, and then close the original graphics. And you'll see it put the design in the mug just like that for us. Can do the same thing with the 11 ounce mug. We'll click the arrow in the 11 ounce mug layer, and then click the arrow in the 11 ounce mug layer with a layer mask, and then double click on the thumbnail icon in the Design-Mug layer. And since we already copied it, we can just go to Edit, Paste. Then we'll go to Edit, Free Transform again. Hold down the Shift key, and then just click and drag on the corners. And then go to File, Save Smart Object. And we'll close that. You'll see it added the designs to both our mugs just like that. If you want to change the colors, you can click the box next to any of the color layers, and that'll turn those layers on. You'll see the little eye icon toggle on, and then just double click the thumbnail icon in any layer labeled color dash. That's going to open up our color picker. Here we go. You could enter the color values if you know them, but I usually just click in this rainbow slider here, and then click in the gradiated box to change the lightness and darkness of the color. And then when you find a color you like, click in the box next to hex and drag to highlight that number, and then press Control-C on a PC or Command-C on a Mac and click OK. And now we can double click the thumbnail icon in the other color layers, click in the box next to hex and drag to select that number, then press Control-V on a PC or Command-V on a Mac to paste in that number. And then we can do the same thing with a 15 ounce mug. Click the boxes next to the color layers to turn them on, and then start double clicking the thumbnail icons. Click and drag in the box next to hex, press Control-V or Command-V. And then if you wanted to adjust the shading on the mugs, you could click the box next to the More Shading layer. That'll make it a little more contrasty. Then you could click on the More Shading layer, click the down arrow next to opacity, and drag this slider to the right to make that layer darker, and to the left to make the effect a little more subtle. You could do something similar with the shadows under the mug. You could click the arrow next to the shadows under mug layer, then click either of the shadows, and then click the down arrow next to opacity, and drag the slider to the right to make the shadow darker, or the left to make it more subtle. And this comes with a white background. You can click the arrow next to backgrounds and click this eye icon to turn it off. You could add your own backgrounds. You just copy it and paste it in the same way you kind of copied and pasted in your graphics. You'd go to File, Open, and then copy and paste your background right into this mock-up right here. And then when you're all done, all you need to do is save it. So if you want to have it online as a thumbnail like on Etsy, I would go to File, Export as JPEG, and then once you've saved your JPEG, you come back here a second time and go to File, Save as PSD to save a layered PSD version with your design. Please message me at melissabmockups.com if you have any questions, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you get updates to future videos. And as always, this mockup and other mockups are available at melissabmockups.com. Thank you.